In going over the videos for the video's product launch, one of the things I like to do, of course, is always look at the launch videos and pick things out that I think, oh gosh, can we maybe rip that off and see how to do it? So for techniques and things that I find interesting, that's what I like to do. So let's kind of get started with that. In video 1, we saw this kind of interesting splash element right at the very beginning. So I thought, gosh, that's kind of nice. These elements are really good for grabbing attention, right? It's called a hook. Almost every video we create, we want to have a hook. In other words, we want to engage the viewer right away visually and give them something to look at and wonder about. That sometimes makes a good hook. So this one says, viewer warning. That's kind of like the old motion picture graphics kind of thing. So I thought what I might do is just kind of whip a few of these up in PowerPoint, right? So here is a screenshot of what Joey used in the video clip, and you'll notice it's basically just some text, right? So I thought, gosh, I can probably recreate that. So here I just have a PowerPoint slide. It's got a green background, and I just have some basic text. The thing I like about it is I can modify this in PowerPoint to say whatever I want, so I can use this kind of slide template in multiple videos. So I could come in here and make a modification. Maybe beer is included, right? And then all I have to do to be able to use it as an element in my Camtasia projects, make my modifications, go to File, Save As, pick a place, and we'll call this Beer Included. And the secret sauce here is I want to not save it as a PowerPoint presentation, but I'm going to click this, and I'm going to save it, again, as a PNG image. Right? So let's put this in the graphics folder. So beerincluded.png goes into my graphics folder. And I have multiple slides in this deck. I just want this one, the one that I just modified. Right? So now if we go into Camtasia, let's go to the clip bin. Let's import us some media. We'll go to the directory, and we'll look for beer included. Pull it into the clip bin, and now I could put this at the very beginning of my project. Now let me show you kind of what happens here. My project is 1280 by 720, and you'll notice that PowerPoint is widescreen here, and it will export video as 1280 by 720. But for some stupid reason, PowerPoint always exports at, well, let's see if we can see what the properties are. Exports at a slightly smaller, but still widescreen format. So, I wish it would export it at 1280 by 720 or even 1920, by 1080, but the secret here is we're just going to have to kind of make her fit. Okay, so now I could put this at the very beginning of my video and have some maybe interesting narration that goes with it. Of course, I can make a call out last, a text call out last as long as I want, that kind of thing. So I thought that was just an interesting little deal, quick to whip out in PowerPoint. And I also kind of embellished it a little bit. And the way I did that, just so you kind of get my workflow process here, so I went and I found a picture of the Motion Picture Association of America. So this is kind of what we're trying to mimic here, right? And I literally just, again, took text and things, and I created this version. Again, all this is this is just a a little thing, image thing that I kind of whipped together using lines and whatnot in PowerPoint and saved out as an image. But now I have these additional text boxes that I can modify. So you can really kind of modify these any way you want, and then just use the save as little trick that I talked about. So what I thought I'd do is I'm going to go ahead and put these samples together. I'll finish them up, and I'm still playing with some stuff. This one's rated X for extreme awesomeness, that kind of thing. And I also created a black version and a blue version and like a warning screen. But these are all kind of useful and interesting elements that we can use for a little pattern interrupt, a little hook, if we will, into our videos and stuff like that. So I will save these out, and I'll make sure that they go in with the replay. And anybody that is on my bonus list and stuff like that, all this stuff will get sent out to everyone, right? So handy dandy, eye-catching little hook templates for your Camtasia projects using just PowerPoint. But that's how they did it. Well, I don't know if it's exactly how they did it in Joey's video, but that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to rip him off, right?